Namaste and very hearty welcome to all of you to this sound healing meeting number 9. So first session we are going to have sound healing for 30 minutes. If you want, you can keep your video off so that you get a good bandwidth and the sound quality will be good. Host, don't enter anybody right now because that creates a disturbance. So give only the video link to new people who are interested. You can post it on different groups. So people who are latecomers, they will join us on YouTube. So there's no disturbance in the recordings. I hope everybody understands and cooperates on that. So first 30 minutes we are going to have live sound healing. You can keep your video off so that you get good sound quality because there's a bandwidth issue. Otherwise there are 80 people right now on the group. And once we start the wisdom healing, if I tell you to start the video, you can start the video. 2-3 people can keep the video on. Ramama, you keep your video on. Lalita Ramdas, you keep your video on. Brahmprakash, you keep your video on. Okay, so that I can see some of the people. If something is wrong, you can just show me with your body language because I will be little away. I'm not able to see the screen when I'm playing the music because I'm little away from the screen. All right, so these are the aspects with online things. Okay, and especially with the reading glasses, sometimes it becomes difficult. So I'll understand your body language if anything is there. Sometimes internet issues are there, so we have to be careful. In case I get disconnected, because today there is some problem, some challenges with the internet. So Brahmprakash or Guruma, you can take over, whosoever wants to, by the time I reconnect. All right. Okay, so let's start with the sound healing. All right, that completes the sound healing session. Now we'll have wisdom healing session. Okay, I'll answer all your questions. There are quite a few questions in the chat box. I'll answer at the end. Okay. Okay, now if you want to switch on your video, that's great. What we are going to do is we are going to understand few aspects of mind, how the healing happens. So we'll continue this discussion on very deeper aspects of healing. Okay. So let's first understand that we have the brain under the skull, which is a physical organ, and we have mind. So how do we understand? The simplest possible understanding is brain is the hardware and the thoughts which move is the software. So brain is capable of running the software, but is the mind limited to the brain? No, mind is all around. There are different types of minds. Okay. And in our wisdom healing camp, we deal with the 7 levels of mind. Brain is only one, which is the hardware inside the skull. But the mind, which is the software that runs, brain makes the software run. This is for sure. But it's not limited to the brain. It's there all around. So a clairvoyant person can actually see the mind in the form of waves, colors, and all around the body. Bhavanamaya kosha, emotions can be seen. Manomaya kosha, thoughts can be seen in the aura. So we have the physical body, then we have the etheric body, which is known as the aura, which is the pranamaya kosha. The magnetic body, the energy body, the etheric body, the white light body. Okay, that is the heat emitted by the body. That's the phrase used by Jiddu Krishnamurti. So white light is the heat emitted by the body. Then we have Bhavanamaya Kosh, Manomaya Kosh. Bhavanamaya Kosh is the astral body. Our emotions are seen. If somebody is angry, you can see kind of a red color in the aura. I have personally trained more than 6,000 people in 20 different countries on how to see different types of colored auras. Okay, many of you have attended my aura workshop. 6,000 plus people have attended the aura workshop and seen all this with the naked eyes directly, not visualization, not imagining, not with the eyes closed. Aura reading is to be done with the eyes open. With 2 eyes only you see the aura, and you see the aura colors and all, and there is a specialty training. So in our December camp, we have included as part of the training, you all will become expert in 1 day in that. But anybody who is not able to come personally to India, to our center at Thane or at our ashram at Kalyan, and you want to learn aura reading systematically. Now we have aura reading workshop on LMS, and very systematically people are doing and getting very good results. Okay, so Guruma, can you post the link of aura workshop on LMS for everybody? Anybody interested, you can click on the link and then you can attend. Okay, so don't do it now. I'm just posting the link so that we don't forget. It's a very important tool. Once you start seeing aura, you understand that you are not a one body system, you are a 7 body system, different layers. Slowly you will start seeing. So what is mind? Mind is the software that runs through the hardware called brain. संकल्प विकल्प करता है वो मन. हिंदी में उसकी डेफिनेशन क्या है? जो संकल्प और विकल्प करता है वो मन. संकल्प शक्ति मन की है. मनोबल जिसका अच्छा होगा उसकी संकल्प शक्ति अच्छी होगी. विकल्प, that which gives you the options, मैं ये करूं मैं वो करूं, that is mind, that gives you the options. At the same time मनोबल प्रबल होगा तो मनोशक्ति काम करती है, संकल्प शक्ति काम करती है. So there is one of the yoga which I learned from a very great learned Mahayogi in Himalaya, and that is known as the Sankalpit Yoga. That's created by him, and I learned directly from a great Mahayogi in Himalaya. It's called Sankalpit Yoga, and I'm practicing and I'll be teaching many of you the fundamentals of Sankalpit Yoga. Let's discuss that. What is it? Your Sankalpa, your resolve, your power of determination, your intention in your mind. It all starts with your intention, Ichha Shakti. So, power of resolve works at a different level. The most primordial form is your Ichha Shakti, the purest element in Kashmir Shavism. It's a power of resolve. It's not resolve, that comes a little later. Intention, pure intention. That is the first level of Sankalpit Yoga. Now, all the healers, the great healers, before you start healing the healer who comes to you, you must have a very strong intention of healing. Okay. And if healer also has a very strong intention of getting healed, the results will be super fast. Why? Sankalpit Yoga, Sankalpa Shakti starts working. The power of intention starts working with both the persons, and the results can be very fast. Person is willing to be healed, and that's a very big thing, my dear friend. Many people keep on suffering with the disease because somewhere subconsciously they have the pattern which are self-sabotaging in nature, and subconsciously they don't want to heal themselves. And that may be the fundamental reason of not healing. So when you do the Sankalpit Yoga, you take a power of intention in your favor. Healer also does the intention, the Sankalpit Yoga, the power of resolve, and healer also does that, and both the power match. Healing, 50% healing can happen right there, just with the power of intention. Sankalpit Yoga is a very fundamental of healing. So healer and healer both should take the Sankalpa, resolve. Wow, that yes, I want to heal myself, or I want to heal the healer, both way. And the power of healer starts working. Second most important thing for healing, egolessness. You see, many people use this word, I am healing. The moment you say I am healing, you are at fault. The I comes in between and the healing doesn't happen. It's like you have to become the flute of the Krishna. What is the flute of the Krishna? Empty bamboo. In Zen philosophy, we say is a empty bamboo. You just become a channel through which the energy flows. So if the energy is flowing through you and you are just a channel, निमित्त मात्र जिसको कहते हैं हिंदी में, आप सिर्फ निमित्त बनते हो healing के लिए, the energy is the God's energy that flows through you, and your personal ego doesn't come in between, then the power of healing will increase in a very big way. Not only that, the negative energy of the healer will not come to the healer. Otherwise, it bounces back sometimes, and healers pick up the negative energy or the disease sometimes, which is back. Okay, that should not happen. So the healer has to become the empty one, the flute of the Lord Krishna. Allow the energy to flow. Do not associate your personal ego with the healing. Never say that I am a healer or I am healing. You say the healing is happening. God is healing you. Okay, I'm not there. So then the power of healing goes very, very high. At the level of the mind, what are the 7 levels of the mind? First is the conscious mind, which is there in all the psychology books. They show the triangle, the peak of the triangle, the tip of the iceberg, as they say, is the conscious mind. That which helps us to understand, think, and do few things. That's our conscious mind. But a very big chunk of the iceberg is below the water level, and that is called subconscious mind. Subconscious mind is the go down of all our past thoughts, feelings, experiences, and all that. So, lots of things are there in our subconscious mind. It is the go down of all our past experiences. If we can connect to the subconscious mind, we can get the solutions to lots of things. We can understand the patterns and all, because many patterns are subconscious in nature. Subconscious mind is worth exploring because there are solutions to the problem in the subconscious mind. If you go a little more deeper, then it's the third layer of the mind, which is called unconscious mind. You are absolutely unaware of that. You are fully unconscious. That's why it's labeled as unconscious mind. When you go to the sleep, you are sucked into the unconscious mind. That time you are not even aware. You forget your name. You forget everything. Only when you wake up, they say, oh, I slept very nicely for 6 hours. But when you are in the deep sleep, you are sucked into that unconscious state of mind. So you are fully unconscious in the deep sleep. And that is required so that your mind switches off and your soul rejuvenates your body. It's a very important thing. Okay, even though that deep sleep happens 5 minutes or 5 times maximum, that's all. Rest of the time your mind is active. That's why you are dreaming. So in the dream state, your mind is not silent, it is active. So during that, the healing doesn't happen. The deeper healing happens in the delta state, where you are into the deep sleep state. That's where the rejuvenation happens. But let me tell you, dreams are not just the dreams. A type of dream and D type of dream. The D type of dream is what normally we call it as a dream state. A type of dream is actually the passive astral travel. And passive astral travel can be used for healing in a very big way. So there's a special science how to do that during the sleep state, how to heal yourself. If the REM is there, REM means rapid eye movement is there, that is the time the person is into that A state of dreaming, and theta brain waves are there in the brain at that moment, and we all know theta healing, theta brain waves are the healing brain waves. So a lot of healing happens at that time if you know how to go about it. So that's about the unconscious level. Below unconscious, there is something called collective unconscious. This was coined by Carl Gustav Jung, C.G. Jung, a great psychologist, philosopher. The whole world, the whole humanity, or each culture, each nation has its own collective unconscious, which are basically the habit pattern of that society. Anybody comes and meets, hello, say namaste. Now, this is part of our collective unconscious. We are all the time into that namaste mode, which is normal. So there are quite a few habits, patterns, understanding, thoughts. They are part of our collective unconscious. For example, if you are born, you will die. This belief system that whosoever is in the body will die is a belief system of the collective unconscious. There are few people who have come out of the belief system and they have become immortal. Like Aswathama was there, Bali, Hanumanji, Ramalingam Swami, Mahatar Babaji. They are all immortal. beyond body, immortality. So the major deepest of our belief systems are in collective unconscious, and that becomes a big hurdle. The real healing starts with superconscious mind. When you become fully alert, fully aware, and that's why we did this awareness development program. The LMS videos are getting ready for awareness development program. Very soon it will be available to the masses from the LMS. Okay, right now it's not there, but it's getting there. Awareness development program is a real breakthrough program which will get you to the 5th level of the mind, which is called superconscious mind. As you become more and more aware of your breath, aware of your thoughts, aware of the words, aware of the body language, more and more alert, more and more aware, and you also learn to switch off your thinking mind, disconnect with your memory mind, and remain into that silence zone, full alertness, full awareness. You become master of superconscious. If you go deeper into that, you come to the 6th level of the mind, which is called collective superconscious. People who are able to be fully alert and aware and connect to the collective superconscious mind, they can do telepathy. I experienced telepathy first time at the age of 13 with a great master, Jiddu Krishnamurti. He was such a powerful master that even if there are 200, 500 people in front of him, if somebody is thinking of a question, he was so capable that he'll read the mind of that person and answer that question looking at him. I myself experienced it few times. My master, Sri Dada Gavan at Thane, was one such master. Even in the group, he will do the mind reading, he'll understand, look at the person, look into the eyes and give the answer to the question which is there in the mind, is not even spoken. So my dear friend, people who go deeper into awareness development systematically and can go to the level of collective superconscious mind, for them mind reading, telepathy and all is very, very easy. And there is a final level, 7th level, that is called the universal superconscious mind, which is the mind of the God. You become the co-creator and you get extraordinary things. All the cities come when you connect to the universal superconscious mind. So 7 levels of the mind, if we study and go systematically deeper, then there are lots of things possible. But let me tell you, we are discussing about the healing. The moment we become aware, the healing power starts working. The moment we can silence our mind, the healing starts working. Healing is not coming from the healer. Understand this. Healing is the natural ability, it's the innate ability of the body. The challenge is to silence the mind. If the mind is silenced, the innate ability of the body to heal is activated naturally, it starts functioning, body starts healing. So silencing the mind is a very big part of the healing phenomena. Why do I play sound for half an hour? The sound relaxes you, it reduces the number of thoughts per minute, it silences your mind, and in that silence zone, your innate ability to heal is activated and you feel healed at the end of this 1 hour session. My talking is all about putting you into that high awareness mode, and my talking style is such that you can actually find the gap between my 2 words. In that gap, there is silence. In that silence, the healing happens. If you consciously learn to connect to the gap between the two words, you will increase your healing capacity multifold. Because in that silence, your thoughts are not dissipating your energy. The more silent you become, more the healing energy starts working. That is what actually heals. All right. So now I'll answer all your questions. We have got 10 more minutes. So let me see from the beginning. Harsha Parekh is saying, I'm interested in pre-diabetic program. However, I need to know the time and date of this program. Time and date will be decided once we have about 55 reports. And if you have your report, you send it, you will be put into appropriate group. I don't remember, Harsha, whether I have your report or not, but we will not include anybody without official diagnostic report. Okay. Mita is asking, pre-diabetic also needs daily test? Yes, daily test in the graph is a compulsory, because let me tell you why this is there. It's all of your benefit. We have one person right now, she's there online, highly diabetic, just 2 sound healing session. Third day, one more report, no diabetes. Right now, here in the meeting, we have one person who was highly diabetic, just 2 sound healing sessions, just normal, 3 sound healing sessions. And the third day report shows she is not diabetic. So these kind of healing reports are quite normal to me. I have got many such things. There are people within 2 days, 3 days time, 5 days time, diabetes gone. How do you know it is gone? Because you are taking the reading daily. That's why the daily readings are required. So yes, pre-diabetic also will have to take the reading. I will not be surprised if pre-diabetics are healed within 3-4 sessions. That's why the readings are required. Okay, and everything is scientifically recorded. If you have still doubt on your small machine, digital machine, then you take one more laboratory report in between. We'll ask you if you are healed. So we will be recording everything in a very systematic manner, because this research paper will be published officially. So everything is recorded in a very proper manner. Once we start the batch, all of you will have to give the proper data, which means your legal name as per your passport or your Aadhaar card, gender, your age, your birth date, your residence address proper, because you are entering the part of an official research. So you are a genuine person, you are not a fake person. Your identity has to be there, but it will not be disclosed to anybody. It is only for the research purpose to prove that the research is genuine and the people are not fake people. Otherwise, when you do something online, you see, for example, many people are attending the meeting with iPhone. Now, I don't know who is that iPhone. Normally, I do not allow, but these 3 sessions, I'm not bothering you. But in my normal sessions, I don't allow. I want your proper legal name to be seen by me, so that I know you are a genuine person. For the research purpose, all that data will be necessary. You will be guided. Okay. And another thing, that we will be doing certain laughter exercises. We will be doing Om chanting. There are certain exercises that we'll be doing. So if somebody has an objection, no, I don't want to do, then you will be dropping out from the research. So I will be having at least 5 to 10 extra people, so that we have the basic minimum number 53 that we need for the research purpose. So we'll go for the 60 people. Okay. So even if you are dropping out, we will still have the basic data, basic number required for research. So pre-diabetic will also have to take the reading daily. Mita, that is the answer to your question. Harsha Parekh is asking, I have report ready, test done on 11th October. 11th October is okay, acceptable. You can send the reports. All right. Okay. So Neela has asked, what should be the body posture while listening to the sound? Gurumail already responded. Palms open to the sky, receiving sound, resting on the knees, on the thighs. Okay. If you keep your palms open, you receive sound better. Your body has to be hydrated. Okay. I'm not repeating every day, but I have given you standing instruction. If you drink a glass of water, before the sound healing session, the sound works better if the body is hydrated. Okay. Aditi is asking, does sound healing session facilitate in Kundalini awakening and opening of chakras? Opening of chakras, for sure. We have done lots of scientific research. You see, there's a machine, there's a sensor. You put your hand there, and on the screen you can see all your chakras. Just recently, 1 month back, I was in USA, and we have that machine in USA. So I did some experiment there in San Francisco. So it's very easy. So you can see the chakras, whether they are fine-tuned, open or closed, and all on the screen. It's very easy. Okay, this machine is costing about 10 lakhs rupees or so. Now, when we play the sound, we have actually seen as you are receiving the sound, if your body is hydrated, on the screen you can see your chakras getting tuned, opening up, balancing. It's live, it's seen on the machine. So for sure it does. Kundalini awakening is a deeper process. Okay, certain sounds can do that. I have myself experienced with one of the very expert Nada yogi in Himalaya. Yes, a Nada yogi can awaken other people's Kundalini also. I have myself experienced, but that needs a kind of a different kind of an expertise. Not through these symbols. Those are more through some musical tunes and some mantras. I have experienced it. So yes, sound healing does the Kundalini awakening. Okay, but we are not entering into that because this is a mass level and so many people online. It can be very risky. So we are not entering there. But chakra tuning for sure is happening. That's why many people are reported. You know, they are experiencing some kind of a push and pull on different chakras. So it's there. Sunil Vijay Bamne is asking, Guruji, what is 49 healing breath normal kriya displayed behind you on the wall? Oh, that is the major kriya given by Mahavatar Babaji. You can see Mahavatar Babaji's picture there and the kriya. So that's what I've been teaching worldwide. So many people have learned the kriya, and that's one of the breakthrough kriyas for a Kundalini. Okay, somebody asked about Kundalini. So 49 healing breath kriya is for fine tuning the chakra and also for the Kundalini aspect. Anybody interested in learning? Very systematic, high quality videos are available on Kriya Yoga level 1. That is where you learn 49 healing breath kriya. Guruma, can you post Kriya Yoga level 1 link? People who are interested can click on that and keep it. You can see it afterward. Harsha Parekh is asking, thank you. I do have reports from Metropolis Lab dated October 11. That's okay. You'll send it to us. Hina Shah is asking where to send the report. Okay, so Hina, if you have a diabetes report and you are connected onto the group with me, Dr. MD Nirmal is there, you can send it on my personal window. Don't put it onto the group because the group will get cluttered with too many reports. Send it to my personal window. Okay, Guruma has already answered. My email ID is also provided. You can send it to that email ID. All right. Okay, so that answers the question. Let me see the YouTube, and if there are any questions on the YouTube, I'll answer live right now. All right, so there are no questions on YouTube. Fine. All right, so we will end this session now. Let's take up a 1 minute laughter challenge. Okay, keep your microphone muted, otherwise there will be too much of noise. 1 minute laughter challenge, but keep your video on. I want to see all of you laughing and laugh heartily. Okay, where you are there, at the most your family members will hear you. Don't worry about whether people are hearing or not hearing. Just enjoy. We are all alive. Okay, let us laugh it out for 1 minute. You can see if you seriously take a challenge and do 60-second laughter. Let me tell you, 60 seconds is a fantastic exercise. 1 minute laughter, you may even perspire sometimes. Okay, and let me tell you, all those who are interested in losing weight, Laughter yoga exercises produce fantastic weight loss because lot of calories burned when you laugh. It's one of the easiest exercise. And happy hormones are released in your brain, and that has a tremendous healing effect on your body. I have got proper scientific published research paper, total 14 in my hard disk. I was just referring it today. 14 proper scientific research papers are published on the effect of laughter. One of the research papers shows that when we laugh, the nitric oxide is released inside the body, and that is one of the happiness hormone which opens up your arteries and all. So the risk of heart disease can be reduced just by the laughter. That's a fantastic effect of the laughter. Okay. All right. Now I think I see most of you with your videos on, and my angels, all the children are welcome to join. If your children are around, call them, because children really enjoy laughing, you know, they really love laughter. So all the children, if you have children around you in your home, tell them to come on the screen. I love to see children laughing with me. Okay, this is a fantastic exercise. I see an angel with Jayama. Yes, there is a Divya Patel's son there. Very nice. All right, Nandini's daughter there, welcome. And Swati Agarwal's son is there. All right. Okay, so I will see the 60 seconds. Okay, I'll tell you exactly. We have to, and all the senior people, see, in laughter you may get carried away. The condition is you have to laugh with full awareness. You don't have to get carried away, and that is a big challenge. Your awareness will deepen like anything. You will learn how to not get carried away by anything. If you can laugh for 1 minute with full awareness, it's a very fantastic spiritual exercise. You will grow in spiritual dimension, in love and compassion. Everything will happen. Just 1 minute laughter. All right. Okay, so your time starts now. Start. All right, we did 65 seconds. Thank you very much. I love you all. See you. Bye bye. The next link will be posted. I'm not sure about tomorrow. I may be traveling or going to ashram. Whenever I'm ready, I'll be posting the link, and we'll see you soon. Thank you very much. Namaste. Bye bye. I love you all.
Pranam Guru Ma.